Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man giving you the truth. Isaiah 4:1 series. That's the only series that I do every day. Every single day I do these. Now, some other series I do them here and there, but I do this one every day. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women take hold of one man saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Disgrace is not having grace, and grace is favor. So what it's basically saying is in the last days, which we're starting to see, women will have less and less favor with men. I mean, you're going to have to earn it. Like, I know you want to, and you should think highly of yourself. But as we get closer to these end of days, like, women are going to have to prove themselves worth the time of day. And it brings me into my title of this one, that guys are not revolving their lives around women anymore. Now you say, well, yes they are. I got an uncle, he does that. One person. I bet you can't show me 100 people. I bet you can't. Because people are waking up. And with all the diseases and with all the thottery going on, like, the VAG is losing value. The value is plummeting by the day. Yes, it's still enjoyable. Yes, it's still, a lot of fun, but it's not what it was. Because, see, a lot of guys, you can't blame nobody if you broke. You got to take responsibility. But think of if we could do a time analysis of all the guys that are broke, and what we'll be looking for is time spent hunting women, time spent having sex with women. Those things, you'll see millions of hours being wasted that could have been more productive. And all you got to do is just look at Adam and Eve. When Adam was by himself, he was naming the animals. He had the garden was straight. As soon as she came along, now everything done went into shambles. And he really should have learned what guys are going to learn come these days to come. What is mentioned in Isaiah 4:1. They're going to be like, listen, I like you, but I already got 5 women. So what are you going to bring to me that they not bringing? That's how it's going to be. It's already getting there. It's already getting there. Look at all the women who messing over good guys with their entitlement. Like, some of them, their entitlement just to destroy their whole relationship. Entitlement. And then another trait, trying to dominate, anytime you're using sex as a method of reward or punishment, you're trying to dominate, and that's not your job. It's not. Like, you and the Most High, nobody ever know more than God. He knew that Eve was trying to dominate Adam. That's why he said, men shall have rule over you. So let's explore this for a second. The all-seeing, all-knowing God made that decision to give men rule over her, right? So me looking at that shows me that anybody you call misogynist, I guess God was misogynist. I guess he is misogynist. Because I can tell you as his prophet that stuff hasn't changed. Like, he's still that way. So when you start having men not ruling, men taking a back seat, then what you're going to get is the devil ruling. Every time. All you gotta do is just look at all the Midwest. Look at the high level of single motherhood amongst Black American, foundational Black American, or whatever you want to call it, males and females. And look at the juvenile delinquency rate. Because men were supposed to be ruling households. The Most High had it like this. When a man has one wife or more, all those wives save themselves until they meet him. He breaks them in. Their VAG molds itself to him, to one guy. And he just keeps breaking. You know, building families. That's how it was supposed to be. Anytime you get away from what the Most High sets in place, you're going to have the devil and demonic activity. So what's taking place? You got all these kids, half of them barely eating, trying to survive, robbing, stealing. They mad at the world, so they fighting people for nothing. They starting stuff. They joining gangs. All this stuff is because people want to get away from the established order of God. And you look at every time people have done it. What happened? What happened at the Tower of Babel? What happened in the Garden of Eden? Okay, flip side. What happened with Noah? Noah survived because Noah listened and stuck with the Most High. But people now, you can be at a barbecue for 6 hours and nobody even make mention of God at all. And if they do, people gonna be, here we go with that again. Panhandlers of air. Y'all trying to turn the Most High into a fool stamp. You still in this air. You not making yourself useful. And like I said, this is why guys are starting to wake up. And y'all can say what y'all want. The Most High is in this stuff. Like a lot of the stuff, the Most High is his judgment. Like he giving guys wisdom. Like, look, if they don't want to be wives, then this what you do. He giving them the wisdom to combat what's going on in the world today. And so, like I said, the strongest guys are going to get rid of these type of women. And they're going to stay, like me, I'm not changing who I am as a man. Like, hey, if you're a unicorn, let's go. But if you ain't, you really don't have no value for me. Because the unicorns, they're gonna wanna give me and help me get the best life. They ain't gonna be like sitting back waiting for me to just do it for them. They gonna help me do it. And they ain't gonna like the women that's meant for me, they not gonna be thinking about other dudes. And that's what guys are starting to see. If you can say what you want, they'll cry when stuff go wrong and all this. Any woman that was meant for me, and I look back in the past, everything, all my dealings with women, I never had to share them. They never wanted to replace me or force me to share. That's easy to understand. Like, I don't see how guys is doing anything to these women. When they cheat, you just leave them alone. Because they're cheating because that's not the one you should have had. The one you should have had ain't gonna cheat on you. And she gonna be into you. She gonna desire you. When they start not desiring, listen, I ain't got time to compete with all these guys. That's why, another thing they saying, like I tell y'all, Ringo, other guys as well. Some guys saying, no hymen, no diamond. You're not a virgin, why would they even bother? It's reasons for that. See, guys is waking up, man. I'm telling I'm telling you. So think about it like this. If you are someone's first, I got kissing, it counts as body count, but like if that's all a girl did, then she still can get stamped by a guy. But these women done did all kind of stuff, man. And then when you get them, they try to make you compete with the one they like the most. They want you to be like him and do all the moves he did. Come on, man. That's why guys is making women prove themselves, and that's why guys ain't wasting their time no more. They not. And what do? They try to call you down. Are you broke? You ugly? You too short? You too fat? You done this? Them? That's their clause. They trying to stay relevant. Don't listen to none of that. That's just them trying to stay relevant. If you are a man, you have been given the Most High stamp of approval, so to speak. There's women in heaven. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that's like the greatest honor to be made into a man. But some of y'all dudes don't even want to be a man. You want to fit in with the darkness, all the darkness ideology and agendas. You know? So, but guys, like I say, guys is waking up. They focusing on their career. They focusing on their body. They focusing on their self. Like, when I was younger, like, I didn't know the stuff I know now. You know, like, just like a lot of the other people that's waking up and done woke up, that got out of the matrix. You don't know this stuff, man. Like, sometimes it takes for you to get older as a man. Because when you young, that's all you think about is clapping cheeks, so to speak. Smashing something. And a lot of dudes ruin their life with that stuff. That's why I tell you young guys, man, just don't get in no trouble. Don't hang with trouble. Get away from trouble. And don't focus your life on women. They gonna come. They gonna come. Like, you got the resources, you dress nice, stuff like that, they gonna come. Like, even you could be the roughest, ruggedest dude. There's gonna be people who like you. If you out there and people see you, somebody's gonna like you. Like, a lot of times, me personally, like I told y'all before, I don't believe there's such thing as incel. I think incels are just going after the wrong ones. That's all it is. And they lack confidence. Get your confidence up. Figure out who like you, who gonna give you the shot, and let that be the end of it. But let me tell you, like I'm saying in this video, those of you that's not doing this is what you need to do. Get your accolades. First, connect yourself to the Most High. Because money, it's a good thing, but if you lose your soul getting it, it's what point was it? So get connected to the Most High first. Then build accolades. Don't just stick to one. Like, y'all know this is the All Subjects channel. It's a reason why I do that, because a lot of these guys that stick to one niche, if YouTube becomes more fair and stays fair, so to speak, a lot of these guys that stick to one niche, they're going to run out of content eventually. They ain't gonna know what to talk about. And I'ma still be on here because I talk about sports, I talk about money, I talk about politics, I talk about everything on this channel. Dating, relationships. And I got series like this one, Isaiah 4:1. So get connected to the Most High. Build your accolades. I don't care how you go about it. Some of y'all might need to go back to college. You might need to take some classes, learn how to program them computers. You might, if you like driving like I do, you might need to go get your CDLs. sign up to do DoorDash or Grubhub or Walmart Spark or Instacart. You know, always do more. Don't spend. Listen, make these women revolve to your schedule. Be like, well, I take such and such off. It's the only day I'm gonna have available. And I get off of work every day. I like to unwind, eat me some popcorn with hot, whatever you do. Don't revolve your life around these women, because you get broke. You revolve your life around these women. One day bad, everything ain't gonna always work out for you. So you work too much, you don't spend no time. And then 6 years later, now stuff is unraveling and you don't got the money to get it taken care of. Because you let her tell you don't spend enough time, as if that's gonna make a difference anyway. Like it's gonna make her act different. All it'll be is you'll just be arguing more. The more you're around them, the more you're gonna argue with them. So that it ain't like that's gonna make things any better. Man, that's a work truck. Y'all know that's a work truck making all that noise. He got duals on it though. So guys waking up to that, man. Listen, if you don't have $1 million, then you need to strive to get it. But you want to start low. Like, if you don't got $1,000, that should be your first goal. Get $1,000. Don't spend none of it on these bras. That's your $1,000. Then you move up 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. You just keep moving up. And while you moving up, you building up your accolades. Like, which gives you more, like, kind of like I told you, the All Subjects channel. That's the reason why I do that. Same thing in your occupational work life. If you know how to do multiple things, then that's going to give you more chances and more opportunities to gain wealth. And you ain't going to have to sell your soul or do none of that goofy stuff to get it. You still going to have it. Like, so that's what you young guys should be doing, man. You young guys should be taking up trades, going to college or university, and don't let them girls mess you up. You know, if you play around with girls, you play around, but don't, be careful. Don't revolve nothing. Don't have no kids. Don't have no kids. Like, you 16, 17, you a kid. Like, why are you trying to have kids? Then next thing you know, you in the welfare home. Like, don't do it. You 16 years old, you know what you need to be doing? Working part-time, learning money, learning how to manage money, learning how to save it, all that. And going to school or doing something that's going to gain you work experience. You really don't have time for, like, that's not even really, the world has changed, man. If this was the old world, then yeah, with the cheap prices and all that. But the world has changed. Like, and I've seen this working in jails. These guys waste their years away. They be dropping out of school and stuff, and now they want to stick a gun in somebody's face and demand money that they didn't earn. You could have avoided that situation. And this is how you avoid it. Like, if you go to school with all your friends and you tempted not to go to class, you should get out of that school and go to a school where you don't know anybody and focus on books. Let your friends be people that's good with their books. To y'all, you a lame. Y'all want to get into all this stuff about people being lames and stuff. How is a person who robs people, steals cars, and acts like a bum, how is that not a lame? That's why I say if being bad is what makes you cool and makes you not a lame, then I want to be a lame. Everybody, even some of these YouTubers be on here talking about you's a lame, you a lame, this person a lame. Now, okay, so what about you makes you not a lame? Tell me. I mean, Inquiring minds want to know. You guys start using that little young person language, talking about who a lame. What about you makes you not a lame? Because if you doing what they do, and then you calling people a lame, I already know you too ignorant to be on YouTube. YouTube is for smart people. Yeah, we want to laugh and stuff like that, but this platform is for smart people. Because when you think about it, look what's on here. You got people teaching you how to do calculus. YouTube is for smart people. It's entertainment, but it's for smart people. So if you think trying to act down with the clique and the set and going to bars and all this, yeah, I still deal with my old friends. I just talked to one of them yesterday. But he was even saying it. People just got to learn how to get around different people. Like you can't hang around the same people you used to hang around that be effing up out here. That's what he said, and he's right. So that's what guys is doing. And the ones that's not doing it, that's what they should be doing. Not revolving their life around women. Yeah, you're going to see women, you're going to look at their chest, look at their leg, their thighs, butt, feet. I mean, that's what we do as men. But don't revolve your life around it. Because like Coach Greg say, like I used to watch wrestling too, that heel turn. Like I made a post and I think people were scared to like it. I posted when Barry Windham turned against Lex Luger. When they was tag team champions and they was going against the Four Horsemen. And he turned against them and became a horseman. That's what a lot of them going to do to you, and that's why you don't need to waste too much time with them. You know, yeah, if you want to approach them, you want to have you a little wreck time here and there, but you should be pursuing goals. Pursuing goals. And selling drugs, all that stuff, we're not talking that. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're not even talking about that old gutter snipe stuff. We're talking about getting CDL licenses, getting college degrees, doing stuff like Uber and Lyft, using the money to build businesses, small business, open laundromats, opening coin-operated car washes, opening recreational clubs. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about the little, man, listen, you are the real lame if you embracing the hood culture that's keeping all of the black people down and making them look at us all the same, like we ain't nothing. You say, well, I don't care how they, you're right, you shouldn't care how they look at you, but don't give them no firepower. Don't give them no firepower. And you should listen, our ancestors were here first. If you a black man, you a young black man, and this, like what I'm talking about, and this is for white men too, but what I'm finna say is directly to black men. You should be at your best knowing that all of these people came over here, but their ancestors weren't enslaved. They weren't forced to work at reduced rate or no rate. So you should be living for them too. If you saw Doctor Strange too, remember how he grabbed all those spirits and he was throwing them spirits, the spirits was helping them fight? That's how all of us should be. We need to be, you know, I ain't gonna even go there just yet. But y'all know what I'm saying. I'm gonna wrap this video up. This is the Truth Man channel. Is no matrix, no simping. All subjects channel. No matrix, no revolving your life around women as if you ain't gonna get none without being that way. Trust me, man. You build accolades, they gonna come to you like a magnet. They're gonna come to you like a magnet. I think every guy that has been seen by women wherever he lives, is at least 3 women that's curious about him. Now, all of them might not show it, but within they curious about him and they watch him. Every man got at least 3 like that. So there's no need to revolve your lives around, oh my God, oh, you never spent time with me. I gotta get this money. I gotta get this degree. I gotta get this CDL license. Oh, you never let her cheat. If you cheat, you're gone. Remember what I always tell y'all. When they cheat, that's the end. No takebacks. If your girl cheated on you, get rid of her. Even if you forgave her, be like, go back to her and say, I know I tried to work it out, but I'm just thinking about it. It don't make sense. You cheated on me, you'll do it again. I'm never gonna do it again. You ain't gonna get the chance. Bye, girl. See you later. Thanks for watching.